Whether you like it or not, the only way to play better in time is by practicing with a metronome. And if you've never played with a metronome before, it is way tougher than you think. It probably sounds like this for you. But you're in luck, because in this drum lesson, I'm going to show you a secret hack that makes metronome practice much easier and way more fun. What is up, everyone? CJ here. Hope you're all doing well. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. So when I started playing drums, it took me about 4 years before I started practicing with a metronome. And when I look back at it, I wish that I had more discipline and I started earlier. Because that's hard, man. It always felt like the click ran away from me and made me sound really, really bad. But the truth is, I just sucked. The metronome will stay there, always. It's you who'll rush or drag your playing. And that's what it feels like when you're practicing with a metronome for the first time. But I'm gonna show you a metronome hack which makes getting into time practice way easier, and also much more fun. Before we get started, if you become a channel member, you can download the transcripts, my drum tracks, and the metronome loops used in this lesson via the link in the members tab. So if you want some extra bonus content, consider joining the channel membership. All right, my friends, let's get started. Okay, so the most common way to practice with a metronome is when the click is played on the quarter note beat. And it's great. I still practice with it like that to this day. However, it can be extremely tough for beginners, or for drummers out there who simply haven't played with a click, especially at slower tempos. Obviously, because slower tempos are always harder to practice. So, the solution? You're gonna practice with a 16th note subdivision. Now, there are a bunch of different metronome apps that you can get for free on your phone, and most likely you can actually program the click to be a 16th note subdivision. Although I've noticed that with some metronome apps you have to pay and upgrade to a premium version of the app to get access to those options. For me, I actually like to program my clicks in Logic, which is a DAW, or as we call it, a DAW, and I'm well aware that most of you out there probably don't have a DAW on your computer right now, so you don't have to do this. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, for this lesson, I've programmed a metronome with a 16th note subdivision, and you're gonna practice at 4 different tempos: 60 BPM, 70 BPM, 80 BPM, and 90 BPM. We're gonna practice both grooves and fills in these tempos, and we're gonna start off with grooves. Now, you can play whatever groove you want to when you're practicing this. The more you vary the grooves in your practice, the better, because different grooves vary in difficulty with metronomes too. For this lesson, I'm gonna play a classic rock pop groove. I'm gonna play the groove for 16 bars for each tempo, so feel free to play along with me. Let's start with 60 BPM. Alright you guys, let's move on to practicing fills with a metronome. Fills are usually where most drummers speed up, and this is natural. Drum fills are exciting, and you often play more notes, so it's very common to speed up. Now, what I want you to do when you're practicing is to play whole measure fills, and I want you to mix subdivisions in your fills. This will really get you to focus on playing in time. You can mix by playing 8th notes, 16th notes, broken 16th notes, and even triplets. I'm going to show you a few examples in each of these tempos. I'll play 1 bar of groove followed by 1 bar of fill. And of course, feel free to play along. Great job, my friends. And I promise, even if you didn't play along to this lesson this time, the 16th note subdivision will help you lock in with a metronome. The next challenge is to take this exercise and play it with a regular quarter note click. All right, my friends, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe as well. I really appreciate it. Now, if you want to work on expanding your groove vocabulary, then you should definitely check out this video right here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and good luck with your drumming. I'll see you soon.